Sim Racers Anonymous. Roll'em Racing Series, Season 2, Race 1. Fellas, announce yourselves.
G2, Greg Robinson.
G2 is with us.
Dylan Brandon, barely, but I'm here.
Yep. Sounds like he ate shit, but he's here. He did, I guess.
RC Grove, present but not all here.
RC Grove. So we got 3 of us, 4 of us here tonight. We are at Oulton Park Circuit in Little Budworth, England. 0.65-mile road course. And it looks like we have a temperature of 81 degrees. Out of the north at 4 miles an hour. Partly cloudy, relative humidity is 45%, and there is 0 fog, as you can see. We did, what did we do, guys? We did a 30-minute timed race. Dylan put the car on the pole because he is the connoisseur of the curbs for the Sim Racers Anonymous. But given that he's going to be the fast time, what'd you guys think?
Yeah, I expected that.
Yep. Hey, look at that car. If you look right in the middle of the screen there, guys, up right above the Oulton Park sign, that looks like it'd be a Mustang body style. Looks
that
like it's
looks to be
looks like it's
8.
yeah, it looks like it's floating in the air back there. That was just weird as shit. Anyway, hey, rolling start or standing start, and here we go. We're gonna go on most exciting. There's a whopping 8 of us here tonight. One missed the start because he had to go drain the lizard.
Always that one.
Always that one. We got 2 cars running the same paint scheme. The one with pink wheels is not all there. The one with black wheels is badass. Got
nice
G2 up
pass
the
there by
inside.
G2.
yeah, G2 is getting racy on the first lap.
And a little kink, yeah, no kidding.
You guys can't tell that yellow and blue number 4 is pretty much gone already. That's going to be the story of this next 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we had someone spinning back there. Jeff Ivan went around.
That was Jeff Ivan.
Let's see if we can go back and catch that. Oh, it's just a... Here he goes.
Too heavy on their braking.
Jeff's a dirt guy. Although that was the wrong direction of a corner to slide that thing around in the dirt. A for effort there.
That was our wonderful guy learning he cannot hit the brakes on these things while cornering.
Right along with Jack Lefleur, his pink-wheeled number 19. I think...
Of course he goes.
Oh, there goes Jack.
That'd be turn 7.
Off in
He
turn.
started to get it figured out a little bit later. He started to get within a second.
Well, when you run enough laps, you should figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Or
I
if you
really
run
have
enough
time in
laps,
these
you just
corners
give the
here.
race away in the second half.
And that little double kink, because you hit the first one, and then you swing way out, and then that was the tricky corner for me.
And he had trouble right there.
Jack
Yeah,
again,
there it goes.
Spinning around.
Just going around in what is that one? That's Lodge
That is
Corner.
Lodge corner.
That corner was a bitch. I'm gonna straight
really
up say
was.
it. For me, it was
Yes.
a bitch.
Well, it's like a total of 130 degrees around on that one, plus the hill.
We got these
Jack-
two.
Damn
Look
near
like
impossible to hold speed.
they
You got
got a
Jack Lefleur pushing the new guy, Rick DeBrosy, down the straight.
looked like DeBrosy was pulling him with a tow rope there for a minute. Jack getting back on course, getting going here, working lap 2. What did we end up running, guys? Did we run about
I think it was about 19 laps, 20 laps, wasn't it?
19 sounds about right.
we throw a caution with about 18 minutes remaining just to catch up. Let Kevin, who decided to go take a whiz, and we advanced the session on him, and he was running for his life the first 12 minutes of the race, trying to get away from Dylan, who was about to lap him.
Oh, Jack's also running a hot pink suit to go with the wheels.
Mm-hmm. He's special like that. Let's take a look here through the field for a minute. We kind of stretch out. We'll ride with Dylan here. Dylan, why don't you tell us about your lap times here? We'll go ahead and let's car chase. What do you think? Ride a lap with you down here. That view. Go with Chase here. Ah, perfect. Getting ready to start a lap.
Yep. Deer Pass into turn 1.
So I mean, it was you really can let this car slide a lot. That's what I noticed. So like a lot of the times, this isn't even probably even gonna be a good lap, but you could drift it out there. The off tracks are weird on this track. They seemed very very tricky because like I got off track here on my first lap of qualifying, coming out to here and you could keep all four off of there, but I really like this turn because it seemed like this turn I could get a lot of speed on everybody because all I did was lift and just
Warp
downshift
it.
forth and turn it in.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
even downshifted. I stayed in the.
Well, see, I was still braking this early.
Yeah.
Later in the race, I wouldn't even brake. I'd just lift, and I just lift a little bit and let it go.
Yeah.
And then the next corner after this one, this long straight, I just started spinning it into the like little bit of grass that's there that's cut off.
Hmm.
And then it usually just carry through and brake about the 100-meter board. Just kind of give it a light tap on the brake. And then, yeah, see, I go wide there. I kind of get it figured out a little bit more in the later on in the race. But, yeah, this is overall a pretty fun little track. I like it. This is the corner I struggled with the most.
Very tough corner right here. I didn't know. Every time I felt like I tried to push it a little bit deeper, it was bad. It was too deep.
In this corner, I always try to get it into second before I turn.
Yes.
Figured that out pretty
that
quick.
was late in the race for me to get the car downshifted in a straight line and then start rolling through the corner here. Was probably about the best way to handle it. Go ahead and click back over to most exciting, see what's happening here. Oh, we got G2 there chasing me down. We had a pretty good little battle there. So, well, there you go.
You go off course a little bit.
I think this is where it all goes downhill for me, starting with that right there. So.
You see the grass cooled off your tires there, and you just couldn't get grip for the remainder of the race.
Ah, that's a good excuse. I like that one right there. It was not ideal. I don't know. I don't know how the little canes might have been a wrinkle, but that's okay. This was still a pretty good, fun race there. You can notice everybody's kind of wearing the same fucking helmet and driver's suit, except for there's one guy that's got big ol' eyeballs. We're gonna get a view of him here in a little bit as soon as we watch.
And my wonderful spec racer Lancia.
Here's where I try to intimidate G2 right here. Got him looking
pretty well.
Got him looking in his mirror, and woo, there he goes.
Off course.
Ah, you kept her on there pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we get. Oh, there goes someone. I was RC.
That was
RC.
me going off
let's get a look at.
That was the one where Jack.
Oh, there's Jack again.
Oh, there's Jack again off course.
Holy shit, we're getting a parking lot there.
Here comes Rick trying to pile in.
That one ate all the lunches.
This is iRacing, not Wreckfest.
There goes Jack.
Well.
Oh, that was the first crash. This son of a bitch backed us all the way up to lap 1. That's when we all went. That's okay.
No, that's not.
Yeah, we're on lap 1. It's showing. No, it's
Okay.
not. Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
Yep. It is.
Yeah.
All right. So that's son of a bitch. Next crash. There you go.
There's me.
With eyeballs on his helmet.
Yep. Get that rear chase action.
There it is. Look at those bug eyes.
We got bug eyes in the.
Oh, there goes Rick back there, wrecking.
That would be Gurr from Invader Zim, and here comes Jeff Ivan.
Jeff Ivan, he's just passing. He don't give a shit, 1X or not.
Dirt tracking it.
I end up coming back on him around the hairpin. Oh, no, I got him early on that one because I think he spun out in Druids. That's what that double apex is, right? By the way, that's Druids.
RC right here.
Mm-hmm.
I won't forget our race at Charlotte Motor Speedway and these things last season. I looked in my mirror and seen these big ass eyeballs looking back at me and literally lost it, started laughing and started asking who in the hell has the helmet with the giant eyeballs on it. Because that's the funniest shit to see in your mirror.
Well, I'm glad I can give you or give somebody a laugh at something other than my poor driving.
On lap 5 right here. Looks like 14 to go, so it looks like we did end up.
Was it 9 before the caution?
All right. Well, here's a rookie mistake, boys. I never turned the damn video on.
Bye.
Oh,
Are you
God.
kidding me?
No, so we got some good
Okay.
audio right there. Didn't go too far into it. We only went 10
Alright.
minutes of fucking blank screen. Anyway, hey, here we are. We're going to pick it up right here. I'll edit this out. You guys just missed the 10 minutes of us
Well,
talking.
then
With...
edit me out of here because I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because this fucking yeah.
All right, will you take off?
Oh yeah, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll learn from that mistake. I knew there was something I was missing.
I think a video feed is kind of critical when you're,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
a
Sometimes.
race broadcast.
Well, a recap here, guys. We're 11 minutes into a broadcast, and this pretty much just started because we talked for the first 10 minutes, and I never turned on the video. So we were looking at the SRA screen for a while. Got the Roll 'em Race 'em series is what we are. And here we are.
I was about to say, what do you think this is, MRN? We need video here.
Oh, we got it now. Anyway, growing pains. Growing pains.
Right. There's G2 hauling ass.
Better part of the race for me.
Yeah. We've already had some off tracks. Now you guys will get to put pictures with the words. I might go ahead and just load that whole video anyway. Piss on it. We're learning.
Yeah.
I think here in a minute or two I'm going to end up with my talent tank running empty.
Well, let's
So,
go ahead and go jump over to RC Grove here. Get a
that's
look.
I think it's after the competition caution that I really have. I'd really
Competition
just kind of fall
caution
away.
is getting ready to happen here very quickly. I go downhill real fast here leading up to this. I'm going to wipe it out here.
Yep.
Jack.
I don't think I've ever realized there were those indents behind the front wheels before.
I don't. These cars were very free feeling. They do go in, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. I had Hinkle in that car.
The identical car is Jack after his spin early.
That's Jack LaFleur. That's Dylan Brandon. He qualified on the pole. You guys missed all that.
At this point, he's in another zip code.
Yeah, he's way out there. There's RC Grove. He's on the mic here with us.
Picking up the rear.
Here's G2, Greg Robinson, rocking his 83 basic paint job with his purple racing suit. Jeff Ivan, our dirt racer. You guys, if I would have had the camera on, you would have seen some awesome footage of him running off the track, making passes in the grass.
Dude's great in a sprint car, terrible in a spec racer.
Yes, indeed.
Here's
Rick DeBrosi.
Rick DeBrosi. He's a new guy for us.
He's running a pretty generic paint scheme as well.
Yeah, and that'll be the key. Here's Kevin Goodall. He's my nephew. He's considered nephew here. He was the reason. Well, he didn't realize the race. He had to go pee. Miss the start of the race. And here's Jack. He's our VP of Pit Lizards. But yeah. Boy, I tell you what, this is a learning state, and I'll have to put in the video description that I forgot to turn on the video for the first 10 minutes. So use your imagination. Hey, look at that idiot spinning out.
There goes our leader, Matt Hinkle, around in a circle.
That ain't the fucking leader. He's running at the back.
I think he means more like our fearless leader.
Oh,
our fearless SRA leader.
Oh, I think. Well, how does that go? Would that be the chair?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so let's recap the story here real quick of how Sim Racers Anonymous came to be. We were looking for a name. We thought, hey, we're a support group, so we'll be the Sim Racers Anonymous, like your alcoholics and your narcotics and all that shit. Anyway, took the logo, turned it upside down, replaced their drinking words with racing words, and voila, you got SRA logo. So we tried to structure our Discord where we have sponsors and this and that, and I guess I should name all the racers addicts.
That
But
I like that.
Yeah.
Although it hurts a little bit because I think I'm probably the only one that has been to AA.
I've been to them before.
Although to be fair, mine was a military mandatory AA meeting,
Mine was as
wasn't
a
the AA.
childhood.
and I wasn't drinking and driving. I wasn't acting in a fool in public. I just had an overzealous MP found out that occasionally work is stressful and I need a cocktail. I was 6 months before I turned 21.
Nothing wrong with that.
Where's our leader at? He is way the hell out there.
Dude, I
I think
told
he's
you.
already back in the United States already.
Here's our competition caution
Hey.
coming right here.
Dude is so far ahead, he took a boat home, and he's
Yes,
still
he
going to
did.
beat us.
Let's go ahead and look out the gearbox.
There he is.
Let's go rear chase on him and see how long it takes.
That's a good.
How
I
long
think
it
it takes me quite a while to catch up to him.
Dude, it took me a lap and a half to catch Hinkle. And I had a 20-second gap between him and me, and then me and, what was that, Kevin behind me?
maybe you're.
It might have been Kevin or G2, I
So you can
think.
just barely see my white car coming in the picture back there.
Yep, you're
Because
about.
G2 is-
There you go, catching up to him. I'm just getting into the damn bins right there, way behind you guys. So what we did, we basically threw this caution right here, just to one, restack the field, so Dylan didn't just absolutely annihilate us. Yeah, that sucks. But Dylan gave us play-by-play with no video to prove what he was doing. So,
Yes, you did.
oh
They
well.
can visualize it though.
And then he
That's
said,
unfortunate.
edit me out of the thing. Well, sorry, Dylan, we're not editing you out. We're keeping it going. We're just gonna learn from these mistakes.
Absolutely.
Got a new microphone ordered in case my microphone sounds like dog shit.
Mhm.
Which it probably sounds okay right now, but I think it's when it uploads to YouTube, it's where it was cutting out real bad from the
Right.
video yesterday. What's the name of that league tomorrow we're gonna venture off into? G2?
League of Extraordinarily Average Racers.
Oh, that's fun.
That is a league that G2 is a part of. Then they're running dirt sprint cars tomorrow, so I'm gonna take a.
Invade.
Yeah, I'm gonna go run the dirt sprint car race. We'll see how that goes. Well, we might do a little video of that.
We have a Dirt 360 sprint car race at Lincoln Speedway in Pennsylvania, followed by a late model stock race at Nashville Fairground Speedway.
So
right
you
afterwards.
said that most of those guys are part of or from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Have any of
Originally,
them?
yes.
Have any of them probably? Or do any of them race in the real world?
Yes.
Do you think any of them have raced at Lincoln?
I know one for sure, yes. And I have as well.
What did you guys race there?
Called a Super Sportsman. It's kind of similar to a wing sprint car, except there's no front wing. At the time, we had no power steering. 358 cubic inch Chevy with a carburetor, and it weighed about 1,800 pounds. So they were like lead sleds.
Huh.
Now, I've raced normal sportsmen before. Those are always fun. So I could only imagine.
Yeah, it was my first time ever in one was very challenging. I'll say it that
Yeah.
way.
I'm gonna have to show off my IRL ride once I get it finished being built. I'm running mini stocks this year, and I decided I was running mini stocks in a Mini Cooper.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump ahead to the next lap. I think I'm just gonna fast forward. Actually,
All right.
Yeah, that works.
I don't. Yeah, then I started talking on the mic. I forget to shut that off. Also, it's another thing I got to remember to turn off my in-game mic because I'm gonna start yakking a lot here. Is what it sounds like. We do a choose rule here, which works pretty good. This is the second season of us doing this, but first season. Here we go, picking it up. Go most exciting.
Got G2 and Jack on the front row on the restart. And it all goes downhill from there.
I'll go TV2.
I'm not sure what happened going into the first corner, but I'm glad I'm going to get a chance to actually see this.
Well,
it went downhill quickly.
Everybody overdrove it. Kevin really overdrives it and shoves up a little bit. Riding with RC Grove has got the camera pointed on him at the moment.
Well, I hella overdrive this corner.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's fucking 3 wide with these little bastards here.
Yeah.
Here goes Dylan. 3 wide. This is it. But yeah,
Jack follows me in the grass.
Yep. And look at everybody off there. Here they come. G2 getting racy there, putting a move on Jack LaFleur for a third.
Trying to get my spot back.
Trying to put a move right here on Jeff Ivan, trying to get that spot from him. Oh, I think I passed both you guys, and then Kevin gets me. Which just not leaving room is all it was. Racing deal. But it's amazing how when racing deals happen, you're extremely pissed when they do happen.
Oh yeah.
This is the first time I run out of talent here in the second half, going into the Knickerbrook.
Yep, there you go. Talent's gone.
Out into the dirt.
Yep, stuck in the sand.
The Jeff Ivan playground back there.
Yep. Right, got by Jack. You spun yourself. Nope, I'm getting ready to go by Jack.
Is that, or I think Sand Traps should be called either Jeff Ivan's Playground or Safe Space, one of the two.
Yeah, very true. There goes Jack making the move to the inside of Kevin. Oh, and right there, I might have got up into him a little bit. I'll give him benefit of the doubt. I won't pin that all on him like I thought happened in the race. Because from the driver's seat, I was pretty upset. I feel like he cut down, but I see that there. I think I might have drifted up a little bit myself. So.
Right. We'll call that a meeting in the middle.
Yeah, well, that's okay, but I can tell you there's one guy driving the one fucking car right now that's extremely fucking not happy and driving the piss out of his little Spec Racer Ford trying to get back to the front.
Through Cascades, we're into Lakeside. Apparently there's a lake on the other side of that tire barrier.
It's a good thing none of us ended up in it.
Fulton Park Lake, I see it on the little map here.
And Island Bend, this is the Shell Oils Corner, is the name of the hairpin.
Back on Jack, or here, no, myself.
There's Matt Hinton coming.
Because it's probably Dylan. In case you guys don't know, Dylan is already out to a pretty good fucking lead.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that says he's out by 30. This simracingapps.com is what I'm using here on the screen, and it's pretty good, but it's not. It says he's got a 38-second lead. Jack's closing. I mean, he wasn't up to no 38-second lead.
Right.
Well, there we go, making our way by Rick DeBrosi.
That's going to take me a while to get used to that name.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Because it's showing Richard.
Right. You know, you could just set his nickname to Rick in the league. That way it shows it going forward.
Ah, I'll have to do that. That way when he loads in, it'll show Rick DeBrosi.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That was one of those things that I used to do with Can-Am. If they had a nickname that they went with, I'd put the nickname in. I'd also edit the nicknames so that anybody that had like a number in their name, like if we had, say,
Gregory Robinson too.
Yeah, if we had Matt Hinkle 2 or 3 or 46, I just lower it to Matt Hinkle.
Ah, nice. Well, that's good. I didn't know you could do that. That's fantastic. Track temp's now 79.
Me versus Jeff Ivan, and here's the first of my jumps into the corner on him.
Yes, and here comes
Good.
some number one in a fucking hurry to get back up to his
Mhm.
nephew.
And I was half tempted to run the middle of the fucking track like you did during practice, just to drive you nuts.
The little games that are played in the race car sometimes
Mhm.
are
Yep.
pretty fun, honestly. But this shit's all for fun. We give
Yeah.
people space for the most part. We don't have I think
It's a gentleman's league.
yeah, it is, and it's a racers league. It's with one thing about us you guys see is we run everything.
There's me locking him up to avoid smacking you in the back.
Yeah, I know, cause that was that corner right there that's very tough to figure out how to get through the damn thing.
Yeah.
See,
I think I
good on
had it,
that
and I think
corner.
you just over-braked on it.
Yeah, I
This
slowed her
was my
down.
bad corner. This one.
Yeah. These last two, this one and then the previous one, were both bastards.
Yep.
Yeah. See, for the Druids, I was braking lightly, dropping down a gear, and just double apexing it through, about 60% throttle.
Jeff Ivan, off track again.
Ivan out in his playground again in the grass and dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you end up? Did you finish last
There's my
G2?
off-track.
Yeah, that was
No.
your big off track.
I think
Bouncing your way
passed
back
one
on.
person.
Yeah. I had somebody ask me if I wanted to run the 100-acre rally this year, and that was my application video right there. We'll just call it that.
I tell you what, ooh, Jeff Ivan really getting on the brakes there, really slowing the car down a lot. We
There's
had
me getting by him in 5 again.
Kevin must have really started to slow his pace down because I've already caught up to him.
Yep.
He probably felt like
Well,
he owed you one. At the
No,
time.
he didn't. He really didn't. But watch this right here. He hits the brakes and just gets out of the way.
I think Kevin was talking about he was starting to lose some traction. I think if I remember correctly, he was one of the guys that stayed out.
I don't know.
I
How,
stayed
did you
out.
pit?
Mm-mm.
I think myself and Dylan are the only two that went in the pit.
There was more than the two of you. There was
Okay.
3 or 4.
Okay.
There's 4, I think.
But yeah, I went from like dead last to 3rd in the pit.
2 to go right now.
Cycle.
Oh.
And I think I slowed it down a little bit because I was chasing Kevin down, and or when the leader took the white flag, for some reason I forgot that the leader had taken the white flag, so I come around.
Oh,
thinking it was
there
the
you go.
checkered.
Fucking both you guys racing to the wall.
Yep.
I tell you what, Jeff Ivan really.
He's impressing. He's
he's-
learning it quick.
Yes, he is,
Yes,
and
he
that's. I mean.
There he goes off in the dirt again.
But I think
We're
he prefers that. He prefers the
Yes, he
grass over
does.
the pavement. But for a guy that strictly, when he joined with us in our Discord, was nothing but sprint cars, sprint cars, sprint cars, sprint cars, and sprint cars.
We're getting some lag. It might just be on my end. I'm not sure.
Nope, I
Must,
got it.
yeah, it must have been my feed sharing to the stream that you guys are watching.
Okay.
But they
I
might.
thought I was gonna have a chance here to run down Jeff and RC, and then ended up running out of talent again.
Yeah,
It was
'cause-
kind of funny because Jeff was coming down into Cascades. He's like, "Oh, you're just going to take me in turn 5 again." And then
Yeah.
he runs off the road in Cascades, and I was like, "No, I'm going to take you on this front stretch. How about that?"
got Dylan working his way through the last set of corners here. We're coming to the white flag lap. We're going to ride the final lap with him.
Yeah.
You can see there's no one in sight. He's got a 7.5 second lead over Jack LaFleur at the moment. Jack had me by another 9 seconds, I think. 9 or 10 seconds back to me. So that's why Dylan's the connoisseur of the curves right there. He is
Yes,
our
indeed.
road guru and just has a way of driving these road courses that I feel like I am on the edge of wrecking. And he still goes a second and a half faster or 2 seconds a lap faster, and it looks so easy.
We may
But-
have to get him tested for PEDs.
Yeah,
Make sure
probably.
He's not on anything.
He's Jean Girard level. I think I see a caramel macchiato glass in his hand while he's driving this final lap.
He also he was not much of a dirt racer, and he is picked up on the dirt side pretty well as well. That's what we like to do here. We like to run a little bit of everything. This is fixed setups. We roll a dice. We don't show that. We're just going to show the actual race here on these streams. Dylan will probably stream from his in-car. That should be up here on the YouTube channel if you look for it. And we do a demolition derby. We will go ahead and video that. Jack started it a little bit premature.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to go around a lap, and all of a sudden I got fucking tagged as soon as I crossed the start-finish line here.
Here he comes, the final corner, final lap.
Winner.
And you're a winner by not even a close margin.
Not even close. We're going to go
Another
ahead and...
country.
There it is. There's your winner.
Winner by a country mile.
Dylan Brannon, number 4.
Congratulations, Dylan.
Roll'em Racing.
Also, our defending champion from last
He
season.
is the defending champion. There's Jack. He's finished the line in second. And here's where all hell's about to break loose. Let's see if we get a better view of this.
Jack was going to get somebody going backwards.
Oh,
He went after
got-
Matt.
yeah, he got me.
And then
Oh,
there's-
then he gets annihilated, and here we go. Here comes Jeff Ivan in full speed. Oh, he locked him up.
Oh,
He locked him up. I wonder what that was about.
I don't think he realized that we were in a wreck
He
situation.
didn't know. He was trying to avoid it.
He was trying to avoid it.
Here
Didn't
comes
realize.
here comes old Greg, and he's usually ready to just destroy people. Oh yeah, there, new guy Rick got in on it too.
Rick got the memo that we do a demo derby.
Nice. Oh yeah, just destroy these spec
At
races.
that point, my engine was blown, as you'll see right there.
Yeah,
I
we
was done.
Dude, I saw you and I was able to get enough of a turn to just drive you all the way into that tire barrier, and I had to.
Yeah, we don't need him anymore.
The bug is going backwards.
Oh, the bug just smashed his ass right there. That's, I think, gonna be the end for him.
Well, that's
Nope.
usually the last thing.
Oh,
last
he
thing
going
the
for
bug
more?
sees.
I tried, but
Oh.
I couldn't turn.
Wouldn't turn. And he's broke.
Going, Yep.
Yep. I think one hit and everybody was broke.
Okay, so here's
most
me.
part.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here waiting because I'm like, all right, I don't know what's going on. I thought
and
we were-
everybody else is already wrecked out. on
yeah,
the
everybody's
track.
already wrecked, and then so Dylan doing Dylan type things
Oh,
comes in and takes care of
Beautiful.
that. My car's stuck. Dylan's. We don't need these cars. We only race them once per season, so they're junk now.
that's right. One
Yep.
and done cars.
I was trying to get going, but trying to drop the clutch, but it wasn't going nowhere. So that was that. That's gonna wrap this up. Next week, we don't know. We roll a dice at 7 o'clock in our Discord. We set up the server. We go race.
7 Central.
7 Central. Yep. So Dylan usually puts up on he'll stream from his in car at about I'd say 7:15. Safe time to probably look for it. No idea where we're at next week. We find out right before we race.
That's the great thing about this series.
Mhm.
Fixed setups and mostly free cars. So the drivers league and a gentleman's league. We don't want to wreck each other, but we don't have any time to practice. So basically show up and run what you got and figure it out on the fly. And whoever can do that the best is usually, or the quickest, is usually the winner of the races, or at least the ones that are fastest in qualifying. Because then as the race goes on, everybody kind of starts to figure it out, and you see lap times getting better, and the racing gets better. So it's a lot of fun. It's our SRA Roll'em Racing Series. That's it from Fulton Park.